Thunder Gaming presents Thunder Smash 2. 8 of the best players in the world. Team Liquid Dabuz. T1 Larry Lurr. World Best Gaming MVD. Most Valuable Gaming Dark Wizzy. CLG Void. Most Valuable Gaming Salem. Demise GG Nicko. And Panda Global Eason. 8 players. $10,000 prize pool. Live from Los Angeles. Thunder Smash 2 Invitational starts now.
Welcome back, guys. Thunder Smash 2 about to get down and dirty. We're getting this thing underway. It is time for us to go ahead and see some matches, man. Again, it's TK, it's EE, it's Rob. We're going to have a good time up here as we commentate the first part of this invitational. And the first match that we are going to see is still going to be Dabuz and Nicko stepping up to play against each other first. It's going to be a nice one. I mean, I know we're favoring, but, you know, what are we thinking of the spread right here of the matches? You think he's going to get 3-0? You think he's going to get the 2-1? Or you think we're might be able to see an upset?
I would be very surprised if Nicko didn't at least get a game.
Okay.
I mean, like, he's just, to me, Nicko is too gifted of a player, and he knows how to adapt on the fly. Like, this kid is very, very talented. I feel like just because he plays Shulk, still might be a little underrated, but like overall, Nicko is an absolute beast. It's actually hilarious. I actually got to talk to him yesterday.
I'm listening.
Because I've never gotten to have a conversation with Nicko before, because every time he's in the game, he's about to just kill somebody. You know what I mean? Like, he's got that killer game face on that you don't mess with somebody like that when they're playing, trying to handle business. But he's actually a really chill dude. He says he's real confident about this event, and he's been practicing a lot, expecting to have to face off against Dabuz. Well, you got your wish, man. You play him first.
Well, wish has definitely come true here at Thunder Gaming. You know, I'm kind of torn on one end of the spectrum because Dabuz, obviously, such a wonderful, you know, gentleman, and you know, just in the past, I think, you know, we were all at Frostbiter. I think it was the Big House together. I fight battles for my boy Dabuz. You know what I'm saying? I don't let people half step around him. But on the opposite end of that as well, too, you know, we definitely always want to see the upset, but it looks like we are getting pilotated. Did we see that one coming, gentlemen?
This doesn't surprise me at all, just because, you know, I mean, he's been real vocal about, you know, he doesn't like the fact of what they've done to Ollie Shield, man. I feel like Shulk, man. Listen, I've been shield poked by Shulk in places I didn't even think was possible, okay? All right, it happens, all right? So anyway. I don't blame him for switching up the game a little bit.
No, I'm not saying that. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not surprised that he don't want to try someone else. We were literally just talking about this on the round table that, you know, he said that he wanted to drop, Olimar after the nerfs, but then he continued to play Olimar anyway. He's like, yeah, you know, I'm just keep playing Olimar. First thing we get out the gate is a Palutena. Very patient gameplay for him. I think I kind of see what the Dabuz kind of go for here. He has the range. He has the back air, the dash attack to really deal with these long-lasting hitboxes, or these long-reaching hitboxes of Shulk. Plus, at the same time, he's able to play the distance game.
That's right, man. I think Palutena obviously is a character that, you know, outranges, you know, Shulk in a multitude of different ways. You know, the biggest one right here, obviously, is keeping Shulk up here on this top platform. Being able to use things like auto reticle, explosive flame, just to really pin Shulk down in place can really hurt the character like that.
Yeah, facts on facts right there, man. You see Dabuz's patience kind of shining through right now either. This guy's not willing to overcommit to any kind of option, always picking the safest possible solution to any problem. You see these nairs, man, getting him so much mileage. This lead, man, it builds up slow, but man, it builds up steady.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Dabuz special though, man. I feel like he's never really, I mean, he can definitely three-stock someone, but if you allow him to play the game that he wants, it's going to be the slow and steady wins the race type game. It's going to be back there. You go ahead and get him right off stage, and the jump is gone too, so this could be a little difficult. I like that. Oh,
very smart. Gets the parry cruise right into the back row. Still not quite enough to make it happen, but I like that. Knowing when and when not to burn, that air dodge, but unfortunately ran out of gas. Just a little too late there at the ledge of the stage.
Yeah, I don't think he was, you know, I'm pretty sure he still didn't have access to jump yet, so therefore he wasn't able to get the extended air slash. Therefore, a little too low. That forced the air dodge from Dabuz by throwing out that explosive flame off stage too. Very nice for ID idea from him that really worked out.
Yeah, that's tough too, man. I mean, he went through all that, only put on 20% now. Obviously starting to build that up a little bit here, but that is certainly a mountain to climb.
Yes, and it kind of felt like, you know, fresh out of the gate, Nicko kind of had more of a faster, you know, type of gameplay in mind, switching right into the speed art and really trying to put on some damage. But right now, of course, being down in a deficit, that's going to force you to really recollect yourself and play a bit more of a stationary game, kind of channeling his inner Dabuz here in this match, you know.
Yeah, man, Dabuz's spacing looks perfect too. Look at this, man. Look at the way these forwarders are landing on shield, not landing too close to him, pretty much just getting the just the heel to hit the shield right there, and then is able to get right back into the neutral, step back, and not get punished by Nicko. Yeah, Nicko really not really finding too many crazy hits here. That's kind of unfortunate for him because this game's starting to escape him. He's kind of got him in the area where he can try to, you know, risk it all and go smash.
I mean, you look how much time has elapsed, and look at the buzz. I mean, he only has 82% on. Again, just the patience of this man, unfathomable. But that was a play by Nicko. If that percent was a little bit higher, the buzz stop might have been eviscerated.
And this is what makes Nicko so dangerous, because sometimes he'll just completely throw you off. You know, he'll play the slow game with you despite being in the lead or in the deficit, and then out of nowhere he'll switch over into Buster to smash and just really shake your whole
that call out was sick. Sorry to interrupt you, brother.
No, you're call outs right now, man. That's exactly what happened. We got the call out with the double jump forward air earlier from Nicko, and then he was like, I'll raise your call out with my call out of this up smash. Right, here you go.
Hey, wait, you keep playing games like that, you ain't gonna enjoy Vegas.
Yeah, that's right. You got trust in the heart of the cards here, man. I'm telling you, dog. You better tap in here pretty soon, man. Okay, Dabuz almost tapping out right there, though. Gets back to the ledge of stage, and then, of course, resets the neutral right there with the dash attack.
Yeah, not gonna get much off of that. Just gets the back throw, pushing him off stage, looking for a aggressive edge guard there. But Dabuz, man, always knowing how to get this recovery going. Oh, okay, tricks.
Okay, nice. Try to go for something sneaky right there. I like that. The turnaround forward tilt. He knew that he was going to have to hold up shield. Then the minute he seen shield go up, he hit him with the up special and close out that first stock. A little late in the game, but that's okay.
Yeah, man. So, all right, going into Buster, trying to rack up this damage. Getting very close to catching Dabuz, just trying to get over him with these double jumps. You know, that time around, I think if he would have thrown out an up air, might have been able to connect. But it's all good. Didn't really get anything out of that Buster, though. That's going to be unfortunate, man. That's where you get your big damage from when you're playing a show.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, obviously Dabuz knows that, so he just steps away.
Of course, I mean, especially, you know, you look at the deficit, he knows Nicko's going to be desperate to accumulate that damage and just have some sense of hope in bringing this one back. You see him making these deep plays, trying to get the bears, but Dabuz having none of it, and this might be the curtain for Nicko, and there it is. It falls in the form of that spike. Well done for Dabuz.
Yeah,
dominant
so
game one.
That was so smart, you know, and to add to that, that's the thing about, you know, Sho kind of being down in the deficit like that is, you know, when he has the leader when the game is even, he can use all of his arts pretty comfortably, but you know that his arts become a little bit more telegraphed when he's in a deficit, especially in a situation like that where how he lost that first stock, you know, the explosive flame forced the directional air dodge. And I mean, just with that in mind, I mean, Dabuz was able to kind of pinpoint how he was recovering, got right on top of him, and spiked him for everything that was worth.
Yeah. So I mean, this is the thing, though. We were just talking about this as well in the round table.
Yeah.
That, you know, being able to play multiple characters at a top level, you know, does that make you more of a threat, or
Absolutely.
like, you know, like, or can you also just one trick, or well, not one trick, but one character this game? And both have been proven to be quite well. But when you see someone that you're known for one character to do well on another one, I mean, it's always going to be a little surprising, but it's always like, damn, that guy is a top player. Like, that guy is a top player.
The top three in my eyes are all multiple character specialists. I'm referring to Leo, I'm referring to Mars, I'm referring to Tweak, players like that. And, you know, a lot of these guys here in this Invitational too are in that class of player too, right? They can threaten you with multiple characters, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just about like assessing which one's best for the situation.
Yeah, that's right, man. And I think in this game right here, you know, characters like, you know, Palutena, they're kind of solid all the way across the board. You know, they have a pretty strong projectile. Not only is it strong attack damage-wise, but also can put the opponent in some really just less than favorable situations. And then the spacing game, having to respect the shield, having to respect the dash attack. We've seen what Dabuz has done with a multitude of other solid characters. Even looking back at Smash 4, remember, he busted out the Bayonetta for a very short time, and I was like, all right, man, if he picks up any other stronger character like that, man, and the streets are done. Like, he's literally going to be able, I mean, he might just take over the world.
Okay, so Nicko actually stringing some stuff together. I thought he was going to try to go for that deep forward air, but I mean, really, Dabuz kind of realizing that he probably could get threatened if he jumps forward. Jumping in place, spend a little time out there, making it work for his recovery. Now, interesting about what is going on is I feel like Nicko is stuck in shield quite a bit, and so Dabuz is really just harassing him with short hop aerials and just kind of like, all right, well, this is safe. I'm going to go ahead and run away and reset the neutral every time. I think Nicko actually has to start challenging him in the air.
Yeah, we just need to see a bit more aggression here from Nicko. I mean, I do like this game that he's playing here against Dabuz, but the sad part about this situation is that, you know, Palutena plays a very similar game to Sho. You know, they're trying to cross up with Nair, trying to cross up with Porter, you know, to put on some extra damage. But as we all know, man, Nair's strongest move in the game for a reason. So you definitely got to respect it for everything that is worth.
I will say, I mean, this counter pick, at least for Nicko is paying off. I mean, you'll notice it. You know, the first time, he got his stock taken, he only put up 20%. Right now, he's actually in a situation where he can take the first stock. Does just that with that perfect coverage on the left side. This is a really good time for Nicko to try and excel here and build this lead up.
Here we go.
Yes, 94% on Nicko, man. Not super threatened yet. I mean, as long as he doesn't take any crazy hits and smash, he should be able to live for like another 30-40%. Let's see how this one works out, though. Look at him now that he has the lead. You can tell he's playing the more patient game. He's like, you know what, man, you can keep throwing these auto radicals. It's fine, bro. You're not really hitting me. And I'm, you know, if it comes down to time, like, who's winning?
Yeah, that's right. That first game was a good example of, like, neither one of these guys are going to shy away from the patience game, as we've been kind of highlighting throughout this set thus far. And for good reason, man. You know, in a situation like this, both players, anyone gets a little too antsy, forget about the streets, man. Your stock is done.
Done. Everything's finished, unfathomably, I'm telling you. All right, now he's in the buster mode. Now, this is actually kind of dangerous right here for Dabuz because he knows that he's in a deficit and things like this happen. This is where Nicko gets a little sexy on the competition right here, man. He gets that lead. He starts holding down the left and right sides of the ledge, and it's just really a bad time for any opponent.
Yeah, that was a very interesting little string right there. The 40-40, I think the second 40 wasn't guaranteed, but Dabuz really didn't want to throw out that air dodge. So, yeah, that 40-40 dash attack over the ledge, getting him up to 52%. Finally finding some usage in that buster. He hasn't really been able to get that to work for him yet.
It's always interesting to me when I see Dabuz trailing, because in certain situations, certain matchups, you just look uncomfortable having to be that guy to put on the pressure.
Oh, and this is so rough for him. See, the thing about, you know, Palutena off stage, that she could be a pretty hard character to pinpoint. As you see, you know, Nicko's jumping off stage, going for like air slash reads off the air dodge forward air, so on and so forth. But because he has that teleport like Mewtwo, it's kind of hard to pinpoint it. But when you're on stage and there are no platforms, then the situation kind of switches, because now Sho can kind of struggle to land, where Palutena can just harass you in nair and up air.
I mean, that also with the fact that how Palutena's shield works. I mean, him trying to land with that back air to challenge that dash attack, then it was not going to work out for him at all. The intangibility on that shield is going to be like, nah, I'm not trying to hear any of that. Ain't no trading with me, boy. So here we are. Still a pretty solid lead here. About 30-40% lead. Now, yeah, over the 40.
Okay, let's see if he can try to pinpoint it down this time. At least he has positioning in his advantage. Nice. Goes for the pivot forward throw. Smooth.
The movement is definitely on point for Nicko right now. You can definitely see what this kid's able to do with momentum on his side. But just trying to figure out a way to slow that down. There's a good way to start things off.
Okay, gets the cross up there at that, too. He kind of threw the buzz off, but he went for the immediate grab afterwards.
I feel like right now Nicko definitely still needs to play the aggressor game. Like, there's nothing wrong with him.
Damn! Okay.
Nasty, brother.
That's right, right in the back. All right, E2, Brute.
All right, I really like that use of the shield. You saw that, like, where the last hit didn't send him anywhere, so he got himself a free punish off of that. Swapped into Busters, finding the damage here, finding the hits. That's what you want to do, obviously, in Buster. And I'm glad to see that, you know, now he's actually getting usage out of his Busters. In the first game, every time he went to it, I don't think he got, like, any hits, but now he's starting to string some things together.
So now the question I pose to you, gentlemen, is game number 3, are we going to potentially see a character switch from Dabuz? Could the Ollie come out? Could we see a little bit of that Rosalina?
I mean, the Rosalina was looking nice. You know, I had the opportunity to do the Fandom Legends event, you know, a couple months ago, and I'm telling,
how about the legend of Nicko, baby?
The Nicko, a legend, man. Sign me up for that event, man.
I'm telling you.
Nicko gets game, so that's going to be good for his points, at least for his standing. You know, you beat the last Thunder Gaming's champion already in one game.
That's right.
Now, if you can get the 2, I mean, you're going to be at the top of the leaderboard right now. Dabuz thinking pretty hard about it. Now, again, guys, this is just a 3-game format. It does not matter if Dabuz had won that game. They're still going to play a third one, so the potential to go 2-1 was always there. But now, is it going to be 2-1 Nicko, or is it going to be 2-1 Dabuz? That's what we're going to try to find out right now.
Nicko's playing with house money, man. All the pressure right now, as far as I'm concerned, is on Dabuz, okay? You're reigning, defending Thunder Smash champion. You just got your banner hung up in the rafters, okay? You show up on stream to open things up, and you take the L. That ain't a good look.
It's definitely not a good look,
man. I'm going to keep it real with you.
That's right. But you know what, man? Dabuz is an Avenger, man. Look at his jersey.
That's true, man. But that liquid, if he loses here, man, that liquid might get a little salty.
Okay, well, let's see how this one's going to go down, man. We're jumping to the next game. We're actually running it back here on Final Destination. We got the Pikmin at Olimar. Okay, you kind of spoken into fruition. Here it is.
My man said he's going to be ocean water after this. Oh, yeah, that Fiji done changed, bro.
He might be Dasani after this.
Pure life.
Right. All right.
You don't want to do that.
Right. Not if you like yourself.
So we got the switch out. Yeah, the Dabuz Olimar is out, man. So as you said, when he did play against Salem, was it the Olimar the entire time?
He lost with Ollie.
Okay, so yeah, this is going to be kind of an uphill battle for him. Hopefully he has learned a little bit about that matchup ever since MomoCon, but right now, look, Nicko looking like he's trying to make some short work of the boy. He got the Buster on, but look, you can see Dabuz kind of trying to stall that one out.
Yep, that's right. Nicko playing like a Preco right now, if I may say so myself. You see, the great thing about both these two characters. Come on, stay with me, gentlemen. All right, the great thing about both of these two characters is that, you know, the matchup is ever changing. Because there's always a different combination of Pikmin every time for Olimar, that really gives the Buzz element of surprise. But you know, the same can obviously be set for a character like Shulk in the hands of somebody as talented as Nicko. The deep aerial off the left side of the stage, wonderful stuff.
The Buzz is crumbling.
That's the thing about Nicko, man. How quickly he swaps over into these these stances. Like if he wasn't in Smash at that time, like that wasn't gonna KO. But like he threw it out right before he threw out the forward air. So you were not ready for that.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, now he's gone.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now goes for the downer. This is exactly what he's been looking for right here. Just some good stage positioning right there.
Wow.
Catches him with the up smash, Phil.
And I like that fake out, too, because he was putting some pressure on the right side, but he stepped back, anticipating he was going to come off with an aggressive option. Excellent selection for Dabuz. He got himself right back in this match, actually with the lead. This is one thing Olimar can do very well. Don't let that shield nerf fool you. He can still put on that heavy damage.
That's right, man. That's still one of the biggest threats, you know, that Olimar brings to the table. You know, the fact that, you know, he can kind of out-zone a character like Shulk. He can be very deadly up close and personal. We've seen what Olimar can do off of parries, but if he wants to play the long game, as you see right here, with this combination of Pikmin, especially that purple one and that yellow one together, that's very, very deadly, man.
Yeah. So I'm noticing that Nicko's kind of swapping. Oh my God! He gets off me real quick. Got the extended air slash because of that jump art. Here we go. Got the smash again.
He shook.
Okay, yeah, he got lucky. He didn't try to jump toward that edge, man. That F smash definitely would have finished him right there. The up tilt though at 41.
I'll never forget an up tilt from Shulk, baby. That's what ended that set at Momo. It just came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, he actually got it. He lived to see another day right there, man. That was up smash, spot dodge, F smash, bro.
And I love that uses of the callback mechanic right there from the Buzz. He knows that, you know, you're not really going to be able to stop Shulk from going for a lot of short hop aerial conversions, cross up, nair, so on and so forth. So every so often, instead of just allowing him to do it, why not press down, special man? Kind of get under his skin a little bit. Don't let him in for free, man.
Facts on facts right there, my man. 169, 194 after the hit is surely going to end that stock. So Nicko, one more stock, one more opportunity to upset the reigning defending Thunder Smash champion right here.
Yeah, man. Liking the way Nicko's facing out these neutral airs too, man. Just hitting the back side of it as he's swinging around. Okay, a little Roy zone right there.
Interesting, yeah, man. You got to check his ankles, man. Phil, you know something about that, man. Doing 2K, he definitely shook him. that was looking nasty.
He's
right
looking
there.
glitchy, man.
All right, so gets the air slash. Not gonna be able to finish though. Sending him off of the side here. Now we're back into Smash again. Looking for that back air. The Buzz like, you know what? I don't want no parts of this.
No, sir.
And for good reason right here. Waited out the smash. Very, very smart. He knows that, you know, Olimar can spend a good amount of time off stage depending on how many Pikmin he has. But time is up indeed. The fall off forward air. I really got to give it to Nicko, man. That was some very, very great situational awareness.
Yeah, man, that was definitely a Me Too forward air right there, man. He's like, you know, you out here, me too. So what's up? Like, here we go.
Okay, I'm glad it went that way. I wasn't sure where that went.
Listen, man. The only write-ups we're going to have is on this match right here, and it's a pretty good one.
That's right. All right, man.
All right, bro. Anyway, we're getting back into it, man. We got the Buster art still kind of working out for him. Man, my boy has done quite a bit of damage here, 64%. But again, you cannot ever count out the Buzz and damage and Olimar just in general, man. One up smash is going to lead into quite a bit, even at this percentage.
That's right, and this is a very deadly art right here for the Buzz have to deal with the fact that he wasn't jumping, excuse me, gives him the ability to really get on there and go.
He's good,
get him
he's good,
the
he's
back
good.
here. Okay, very smart. Gets the red stuff, but not enough to take the stock.
Okay, the Buzz trying to fight his way back to the stage. The forward air.
It's tough. That's how he lost that second stock, and Nicko is relentless. The Buzz catching a break there. Needs to get back to center stage. Does just that. Gets those Pikmin lineup going.
Okay, that too, man. That was a really risky play from the Buzz to try to just run over there and get that neutral air. And he's spinning on him right now.
Man, right there. Little Chris Brown. He saw the video too.
That's right.
No guidance out here.
Keep it Chris Brown and not Drake, that's for sure, man. Okay, right now he's being harassed at the left side of the stage right here. I smell a twit longer coming soon, man. Hope he can get out of this situation in time. Nice, goes for the back air. Now he's off stage into the jump art. This is very dangerous because he knows that he can go deep, gets both hits, but gets nothing.
Yeah, doesn't get the stage spike that he probably wanted right there. Still, though, big damage from him. The Buzz really hasn't... Oh! He's still living.
I thought it was it. He's lucky it was center stage.
And look,
he's not going to survive another one, though, man.
Oh, not at all.
Absolutely not, man. Certainly knocking on Death's door, man. Nicko looking to pull the plug, gets the up tilt. Okay, gets nothing of it right here. Oh, that should be enough to do it right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you see that read? Nicko literally stood there and waited for my man to hit the ground and spot dodge.
He said, you know what? You might have put his name up in the Raptors, but don't retire that jersey just yet, okay?
Oh, they about to take that. Rod's about to come back. Rod's about to come right back over that. Yeah, go ahead and roll that up.
Go ahead
and roll that one.
Go ahead and roll roll that one right back.
Hey, man, it's
production
okay.
crew.
Look, the Avengers had to lose once before they realized they can win, okay?
That
I'm
is
not
true,
counting
man.
my man out just quite yet, but that is very unfortunate. The first match of the day, too. I mean, you seen the signage, you seen the videos, man. We were hyping this man up, and, well, unfortunately, a pretty anticlimactic ending right there. Dusted.
This is the Infinity War, man. Now we're gonna see if Dabuz is gonna make it to Endgame, or did he get snapped? Like, I guess we're about to find out right now which one was he.